Thank you very much for clicking. My name is Rohit. Welcome to grammarfit.com. And today we are going to learn idioms and phrases part 2. So, this is going to help SSC, CGL and other competitive exam students along with those people who are interested in talking like a native English speaker. I think you should pay extra attention here. And today we are going to make this video in Hindi and English ताकि हमारे सभी तरह के स्टूडेंट्स को इसमें हेल्प मिले. सो बिना किसी देर के लेट्स गो टू द फर्स्ट एग्जांपल. Once in a blue moon. It means something that happens very rarely. जो बहुत कम होता है वहाँ पे हम बोल सकते हैं कि once in a blue moon. Example. Once in a blue moon, the tiger can be seen in these parts of the forest. मतलब इस पार्ट ये जो जंगल है, जंगल का ये जो हिस्सा है, बहुत ही कम हमें टाइगर देखने को मिल सकते हैं. That means once in a blue moon. Second, we used to play every day, but now we meet once in a blue moon. So you can say you and your friend, when you were young, you were like kids, you used to play every day. You used to meet, play together, do everything together. But now that you're grown up, you meet once in a blue moon. Then we have beating around the bush. That means avoiding the main topic. मतलब जो मेन टॉपिक है उस पे बात नहीं करना, उसके आसपास घुमाते रहना. Example: The president was beating around the bush when the citizens demanded a reason for the forgery of legal documents. So that means the president was beating around the bush. He was talking about something else, but he was avoiding the main topic. You should confess your love instead of beating around the bush. So that means you know a girl for a long time and you love her a lot, but you're scared of telling her. So what do? Every time you meet her, you just beat around the bush. You don't confess your love. So इसका मतलब इधर उधर की बातें छोड़ के आपको अपने प्यार का इजहार कर देना चाहिए. Chip on your shoulder when someone is upset about something that happened a while ago or in the past. पास्ट में कुछ हुआ जिसकी वजह से आज भी आप अपसेट हैं या दुखी हैं. हम एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. He has a chip on his shoulder for being abandoned by his parents in his childhood. So, he was abandoned by his parents when he was a kid, and he still has a chip on his shoulder. बचपन में उसके पेरेंट्स ने उसे छोड़ दिया और आज भी वो इस चीज को लेके अपसेट है. He has a chip on his shoulder for cheating on his girlfriend. So there is a guy, he cheated on his girlfriend in the past and he still regrets, he is still upset about that. So he has a chip on his shoulder. Then we have cry over spilled milk. That means complaining about a loss or a failure from the past. This is a failure, sorry about this. So he was mad because he couldn't clear the cutoff due to a silly mistake, but then he realized there are no use crying over spilled milk and decided to become more careful. So let's say आपके एग्जाम्स था और आपने कट ऑफ क्लियर नहीं कर पाए and now you are crying over spilled milk. मतलब आप उस चीज को लेकर अभी भी रो रहे हो लेकिन आपको नहीं करना चाहिए. Second example. Now there is no point in crying over spilled milk. You should have studied hard. So आपकी कोई मान लीजिए एग्जाम में फेल हो गया क्योंकि वो पढ़ा नहीं था और वो आज भी रोता रहता है उसको लेकर. I mean, he's still crying over spilled milk. So आप कह सकते हो, don't cry now, don't cry over spilled milk, study hard next time. Blessing in disguise. That means something good and useful that did not initially seem that way. So, सब कुछ ऐसा हुआ जो आपको लगा कि गलत था लेकिन आपको बाद में रियलाइज हुआ कि वो एक्चुअली में आपके लिए अच्छा था. Example: His accident was a blessing in disguise because it gave him a lot of time to think about his life. So अगर मैं किसी को बोलूँ कि एक्सीडेंट हुआ किसी का, I'm sorry, तो आप बोलेंगे कि oh this is so bad, लेकिन इसमें उसको क्या हुआ, उसको टाइम मिला सोचने का उसकी लाइफ के बारे में. So जो एक्सीडेंट था वो blessing in disguise बन गया. He was upset at missing his train, but it turned out to be blessing in disguise as train met in an accident on the way. So शुरू में उसको बहुत दुखी था क्योंकि उसकी ट्रेन मिस हो गई, उसको अपने दोस्तों से मिलना था, लेकिन बाद में उसे चीज जानकर खुशी हुई क्योंकि it was a blessing in disguise क्योंकि उस ट्रेन का एक्सीडेंट हो गया था. Taste of your own medicine: when someone receives the same treatment, usually negative, that she gives to others. For example, if you are a bully, you bully other people, your friends, your classmates, and just think about this. And somebody else starts bullying you, so what do? You taste your own medicine. मतलब जो आप दूसरों के साथ करते हो वही आपके साथ होता है. Example: she's always taunting others and hurting their sentiments. I just wish someone would give her a taste of her own medicine. She is very bad because she's taunting and hurting the people, and I wish someone would do the same with her. When she was bullied in the college, it was like she tasted her own medicine. Like I gave you the example, this girl, she was a bully in the school. वो दूसरों को bully करती थी. लेकिन जब वो कॉलेज गई और लोगों ने उसको bully किया, तब उसे समझ आया, she tasted her own medicine. Mean business mean very being serious and dedicated. For example, the border is sealed by troops who mean business. India and Pakistan, Indian military has sealed the border, and they mean business. They are very serious about this. He means business when it work. So जब भी वो काम पे होता है, he's very serious or dedicated. I'm sorry, this is a cute picture, लेकिन ये इस example के लिए गलत है. Sorry about this. Feeling a bit under the weather, feeling slightly ill, थोड़ा सा बीमार feel करना. Example: I might not be able to jog today as I'm feeling a bit under the weather. So that means you jog every day, right, with your friends, but you tell him today is not possible because I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Can we study tomorrow? I'm feeling under the weather. So आपका friend बोलता है कि क्या हम पढ़ सकते हैं आज, आप उनसे बोलते हो नहीं, क्या हम कल पढ़ सकते हैं क्योंकि अभी मैं थोड़ा सा बीमार फील कर रहा हूँ, या फिर I'm feeling under the weather. Cost an arm and a leg, that means very expensive. कोई चीज़ बहुत expensive होना. For example, his laziness made him miss his flight to Chandigarh. The next ticket cost him an arm and a leg. So वो बहुत lazy है. उसकी वजह से उसकी फ्लाइट मिस हो गई चंडीगढ़ की. उसको नई टिकट खरीदनी पड़ी जो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव थी. So the tickets cost him an arm and a leg. I want to buy a new house, but it is costing me an arm and a leg. मैं नया घर खरीदना चाहता हूँ लेकिन वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव है. Icing on the cake, something that turns good into great. So मतलब कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है और वो अच्छा बहुत अच्छे में बदल जाए. For example, India's victory over England on India's Independence Day was like icing on the cake. I hope all Indians can relate क्योंकि India was a colony, right? England actually invaded our country and they actually exploited us for over 200 years. So उनके against मैच जीतना, वो भी जिस दिन हमें आज़ादी मिली थी उनसे, it's like icing on the cake. Ice cream after dinner is like icing on the cake. So everyone loves dinner. You eat with your family and your friends. It's great. और उसके ऊपर से you get an ice cream, तो icing on the cake. At the drop of a hat, that means willingness to do something instantly. कुछ एकदम से करना. She expects me to make dinner at the drop of a hat, even I'm very busy with office work. So आप कह सकते हैं कि मेरी सिस्टर जो है वो एक्सपेक्ट करती है कि मैं बस 1 मिनट में इंस्टेंटली उसके लिए खाना बनाऊं, जबकि मैं ऑलरेडी बिजी हूँ ऑफिस वर्क में. लुक एट दिस लेडी, दिस फेमस actress Emily. She says, I can cry at the drop of a hat. I've always found that easier than laughing in films. So according to her, वो कहते हैं कि मेरे लिए इंस्टेंटली एकदम से मूवी में रोना मेरे लिए ज़्यादा आसान है हंसने के मुकाबले. Afraid of one's own shadow, that means to become easily frightened. बहुत ही आसानी से डर जाना. Example: her creepy encounter with the supernatural had a devastating effect on her. She is now afraid of her own shadow. So she had an encounter with supernatural thing, I guess, and now she's gets scared so easily. So that means she's now afraid of her own shadow. After watching Conjuring 2, I'm afraid of my own shadow. So after watching this movie, I am easily frightened. So I can say I am afraid of my own shadow, or I get scared easily. Yeah, I become easily frightened. A house of cards, a very poor plan. Buying a new house on EMI was a house of card. जो लोग EMI पे घर लेते हैं, आई एम श्योर वो रिलेट कर सकते हैं कि EMI सालों साल भरनी पड़ती है और वो बहुत ही बुरा प्लान होता है क्योंकि हर महीने आपको 15-20-30 हज़ार रुपये खर्च करने होते हैं. The state's new scheme was initially welcomed, and but later turned out to be a house of cards when it was discovered, and it was to perpetrate a scam. So it was a very very bad plan. Yeah, so that can be easily done here. And then we have a Be on Cloud 9. So Be on Cloud 9 is like, it's very simple as you can quickly take a look at the picture. Just look at this guy. He looks so happy, he's on cloud nine, he's sitting, enjoying. That means he's very, very happy. Example, I will be on cloud nine when my first article gets published. So, let's take an example. आप writer हैं और आप सोचते हैं कि जब आपका पहला आर्टिकल पब्लिश होगा तो आप बहुत खुश होगे. Second example, if I get my dream job tomorrow, I will be on cloud nine. So, आप में से बहुत से लोग हैं जो SSC, CGL और अदर कंपेटिटिव एग्जाम्स में तैयारी कर रहे हैं अपनी ड्रीम जॉब के लिए, और आप कहते हैं कि अगर मुझे वो जॉब मिल जाए, आई विल बी ऑन क्लाउड नाइन, मतलब मैं दुनिया का सबसे खुश नसीब आदमी हूँ. सो आई विल बी ऑन अ क्लाउड नाइन. गिव कोल्ड शोल्डर इज लाइक टू इग्नोर समवन. मतलब आप किसी से बात कर रहे हो, कोई आपको इग्नोर कर रहा है. एग्जाम्पल, आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क एना आउट. मतलब मैं एना को डेट पे ले जाना चाहता हूँ. But she always gives me a cold shoulder. That means she always ignores me. To say, Anna is ignoring this guy. I sent her a message to apologize for my misbehavior, but she gave me the cold shoulder. So, आपने उसको मैसेज किया माफ़ी मांगने के लिए अपने मिसबिहेवियर के लिए, लेकिन उसने आपको she gave you cold shoulder मतलब उसने आपको बहुत ही इग्नोर कर दिया. It's Greek to me, that means something that is not understandable, जो आप समझ नहीं सकते. For example, I failed my commerce test. It was all Greek to me. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया कि commerce में क्या होता है. Math is Greek to me. Seriously, math जो है, it's like Greek. मुझे बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आता. To pour oil on troubled waters. So that means to make peace. किसी के साथ सुलह करना. Example, we should finally pour oil on troubled waters with your friends. So let's say आपके और आपका दोस्त है और उसके फादर के बीच में हमेशा जमती नहीं है, सब कुछ लड़ाई होती रहती है, झगड़ा होता रहता है, तो उसे आप बोलते हो कि हमें आप दोनों के बीच में सुलह करनी चाहिए. That means we should finally pour oil on troubled waters. I'm always stuck pouring oil on troubled waters when my mother and wife start their bickering. So मेरी मदर और मेरी वाइफ जब भी बिकर करती हैं, लड़ाई झगड़े करती हैं, जब भी उन्हें प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो मैं सिर्फ बस सुलह कराता रह जाता हूँ. To move heaven and earth, to put all your efforts, to exert all efforts. So he moved heaven and earth to ensure that his family was taken care of in the foreign land in his absence. तो उसने पूरा सारे एफर्ट्स लगा दिए सिर्फ ये मेक श्योर करने के लिए ताकि उसकी फैमिली का ध्यान रखा जाए बाहर के देश में जब वो वहां पे नहीं है. Students move heaven and earth when they prepare for SSC and CGL. So I'm sure CGL और SSC के students इस बात को easily समझ सकते हैं because they put all the efforts. So they move heaven and earth to make sure they pass the exam. Thank you all very much for being with me. I am sure you have learned something. And मैं और भी वीडियोस बनाता रहूँगा आप लोगों के लिए. So आप लोगों को प्लीज़ क्लिक ऑन सब्सक्राइब. So आप यू कैन बी पार्ट ऑफ द फैमिली. और सब्सक्राइब करने के बाद बेल पे क्लिक कीजिए ताकि आपको पता चल जाए, मैसेज मिले कि हम लोगों ने नया वीडियो अपलोड कर दिया है. Till then, thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.